Hey, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys got all your fingers and hopefully, you guys had a great 4th of July. Today, we have a special guest. He goes by Anon, Anarchist 13. Um, here, here he is.
How's it going? I'm Anarchist 13.
All right, so this is Anon, Anarchist 13, guys. Uh, I'm pretty sure you guys haven't seen his face, but this is the man.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Let the people know a little bit about you, who you are, what you do, and yeah, take it away, bro.
Um. Well, I design, mostly slimline frames. I'm working on going to other projects, but blocks have kind of been the go-to. Uh, there's not a lot to tell about me. I'm pretty simple,
Yeah.
ordinary guy, really.
All right. So you're gonna drop some frames, right? That you worked on. Uh,
Yeah. They should be dropping today. Well, today or tomorrow. Just they're waiting on the for project to go through.
all
But
right.
yeah, it'll be the 43L. Do you want me to show it like this
Yeah,
frame?
go ahead, bro. Show it.
So
It's just a regular frame, like a paperweight.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's
hold
completely
on.
bare.
Let me
And so
pull
this
over.
this frame and just about five other patterns came out with it. Um, and I mean, I have a bunch more, but they'll come as I get
Yeah.
some reviews on the stipples because
So
it's a lot of work to go through and do all of it.
so what do
so
you do? What do you use, bro? Do you use Fusion or what
so for
your
the
stuff?
the base CAD, I do like all the I guess mechanical changes and changes to the frame. Yeah, I do all that in Fusion. Texturing, yeah, it's all in SolidWorks, and it's pretty simple, really. Like it's not an in-depth process.
A lot of people say that doing like the stippling stuff on what is it Fusion is a little bit harder than if you do it on something else. Yeah.
I haven't figured it out yet, so no, yeah, I have no
So
idea.
that's why you're doing it in SolidWorks.
So I mean, so Booligan, I guess, is what got my first stippling going with when he, released that video on how to do like an SVG extrude thing,
Yeah.
a little over a year ago. And I tried that. My shitty laptop at the time would just pretty much freeze up and break, and then
Yeah.
power off. So I upgraded a bit, and then Chairman One killed it with some stippling, and I was like, damn, I've got to know how to do that. That's what
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to learn. So
Experiment one is like the go-to of stippling.
yeah,
Or,
yeah. I mean, he's arguably the best one. He's got
yeah.
perfect textures, no lines, nothing. I mean, and he's a lot of the inspiration for the stipples. I mean, for sure. He's what
So,
kind of made me
so
want to do it.
shout out to Chairman Wong. All right. I have a question, bro. Di- where like how did you grow up? Like were your family pro 2A or
Yeah, I mean, my dad was mostly like I mean, he was a mechanic. He wasn't really into guns. He did have a Glock. It was a 21, 22. It was like a full size 40, and he let me shoot it at like 6, and I fell in love with it.
uh,
And after that, I mean, I was pretty into guns, but never like heavy. And I mean, my mom was always against the shit. She didn't like it. She likes it now because I'm doing it.
because you now you're it's something you're developing and you're
Yeah.
enjoying, I guess, right? Uh, so how did you get into 3D printing, bro? Like, did you start watching videos or what was your journey into
It's a
this
pretty
realm?
funny way to come into 3D printing, but I seen a meme on Facebook that was about building a Glock for under $500 by buying a 3D printer and a bunch of all the other shit. I was like,
So you saw a meme on Facebook and then you started doing your research and shit.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, damn, what's up with 3D printers? And I started looking into them. Oh, that next week I bought an Ender 2 or Ender 3, and that's what I've worked up since. I mean, it's went under some pretty substantial upgrades, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what got me into it. Really, I mean, a stupid cause. I just seen it. And I was like, damn, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think mine. I used to follow JSD Supply, and then they started kind of dropping a lot of hints that they were gonna start doing 3D printed stuff, and I'm like, what? Because I wanted a 3D printer for a while, but they were pricey. Like, and then when I think I went on Control Q, and I think he has like a whole system to let you know what printer to start off with and everything. And
yeah,
I think at that time it was the Ender 3 V2. So I ended up getting that. Once I saw the price, I'm like, holy shit! And then, yep, that's what I did, bro. So you got into it also during COVID, huh?
yeah, yeah. It was kind of funny too, because like right as I got into it, at my current job, we
Yeah.
went toward this. I guess it was like a factory, but they specialized in 3D print stuff,
Oh, okay.
and they had like a massive like crane 3D printer. I mean, without like saying what it is or where it is. I mean, they've 3D printed a Shelby Cobra. I mean, they 3D printed like a Bobcat. I mean,
Damn.
dude, all kinds of shit. And seeing that, and then like on top of me already being interested in it, I was like, yeah, I gotta get into this, right? Because you can do pretty much anything if you can make stuff like
Yeah,
that.
bro.
So,
I mean, you could anything you want to, you could design it.
yeah,
That's what's so cool. That's what uh, I wish I would have gotten earlier on into actually learning fusion. But I think at that time, uh, I had a crappy computer too, bro. And every time I would load fusion, it wouldn't work. I would have to shut everything off. So then I tried FreeCAD, or yeah, I think it was FreeCAD, the Linux version. I couldn't understand it, bro. And then now that I'm dabbling in fusion, I'm like, damn, I should have started. I mean, it's never too late to start, but it helped.
if I can give you any advice, go
Yeah.
ahead and move to SolidWorks and learn it
For real.
before, yeah. Because I mean, if you can work straight from SolidWorks, it's so much quicker, so much smoother. I mean, it just works better. And I mean, there's a free version. So,
Yeah, yeah. I think they do have a free version.
yeah,
I think they were giving out a an also like a student version or some shit like that, right? Or there's that fusion. I think that's
I think
fusion.
it's. I think Fusion does a student version. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get all the extra features and stuff.
Come out in PLA said COVID is responsible for the explosion of our communities. Thanks, government. Yeah, so I mean, I tell a lot of people like COVID was a blessing in disguise, bro.
Yeah.
Because I guess everybody was stuck at home and they were trying to actually not get bored. And
Yeah.
there's only so much you could do on your phone. So
Oh yeah,
then
for sure.
people started picking up, little stuff to tinker with, and I, I've I've I picked up 3D printing guns, I guess. Uh, all right, man. So as you got older, you got more into guns, and then you got into 3D printing. At the moment, what do you think is the next step? Do you think it's annealing like HTPLA, or you think nylon is gonna be the
Nylon, totally. I'm actually already going in nylon. Uh, I've been doing some PA6 GF prints, and I mean that stuff, awesome stuff. I haven't had any issues with it yet.
so you're starting nylon?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
are
I've
you
been in nylon.
Oh, okay. So a lot of the stuff that you show, is it nylon? Yeah, right.
That latest Mod X, yeah. I
Uh,
mean, I can show you it, but like I'd have to like disassemble it.
nah, don't do that.
But here, I
That's
can
too
show
much
you
work.
this. This is nylon.
Oh, okay, okay. The frame.
Yeah, just a little tan, and yeah, that whole frame's nylon. The trigger's nylon. Uh, hell, I printed a lot of stuff for it. No.
Okay, so the triggers that you use sometimes, it's that flat trigger, right? You use a lot of that 3D printed flat trigger, is it or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, it's print your 2 A's design. Yeah,
Yeah. It's nice, bro. And then so the ones that you uh post sometimes that's printed in nylon, correct?
yes.
The
Now
triggers?
the white ones were printed in PLA. They're all PLA. Only the gray stuff that I've had here recently, that's
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
nylon stuff.
Oh, okay. So what are you working on right now? You're not like, do you have anything that you're working on or like you're planning on doing next?
I mean, like I've I've got
I mean,
so many
if you
projects.
can say it, you don't have to, but something that you're like really eager to finish.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean I can show you literally all of it. Like they're all already on the internet. But so
Damn, I think you froze. And we have technical difficulties. How was everybody's 4th of July? Hey, we'll see what happens right now. Um, that's like the only thing I don't like about StreamYard is that if you don't have like a good internet, uh, it's always giving people trouble. That's annoying. He'll probably come back on. What you do though, NATO, for the 4th? What about you? Come out and play. What did you guys do? Barbecue? We had fish. Oh, I think he's back. He's back. All right, bro.
So power went out at my house, so due to
Damn.
a storm.
All right, go
Hold on
ahead.
1 second. I can't hear anything, so we're having some issues.
Yeah, go. You can. Could you hear me now?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, bro. Hold on. Let me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you guys.
Oh, you can't. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm gonna text you, bro. All right, hold on.
Gotcha. I can
It's,
hear you now.
all right, cool. Go ahead, bro.
Sorry, we had I guess my power flickered in and out. We're having a storm here, so I lost all connection to the laptop.
All right. I thought it was StreamYard, bro. That's I was telling them that StreamYard is kind of iffy if you don't have like a good internet connection.
Yeah.
It acts up because it's all done online. So I mean, it's
Right.
easy to use and it has a lot of features, and that's why I like it. But at the same time, if your internet sucks, the quality is gonna suck.
Oh no, it just started like piss pouring outside. So yeah, like the power flickered in and out like 5 times. So it just reset everything.
All right,
So
man.
I don't know
So
where we were at, but
I think I was asking you about any current project that you are excited for or that you are waiting to finish,
uh,
and you said that most of the stuff you've already printed.
yeah. So everything I've got out right now really just needs like round counts, and that's kind of what I'm lacking to get them out, you know. But I've got a whole really similar line to the ones that like Chairman and Vin did.
Yeah,
Um, well, not this one. Of the mod one, it's just a like a normal pistol frame.
yeah.
Um, and then the actual OEM one. That's SS80,
Okay.
and pretty much all the Mod X stuff that I have. Uh, I've got so much stuff here that's all off the same platform that just needs round counts.
That's nice.
uh,
All
yeah,
right. So what do you think, bro? Do you think that you're gonna continue making frames, or you want to move from frames to actually designing something like an actual functioning from the
I've,
bottom up project?
I've thought about taking on some bottom up projects. I have one I'm wanting to do, and it's that Taurus I'd mentioned earlier, that 92AF.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because the model that's coming out, like the Beretta model, it won't work because it's not a frame safety, so it wouldn't nothing to actually mount up. But yeah, I want to do that one from the ground up. Nobody's done it. Other than like pistols, though, I don't really understand all the inner workings of stuff yet to go on to that point.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So that you were testing the waters pretty much with the frames, right? And that's pretty much how you started dabbling. Um, what's your favorite
But
gun, bro? Like pistol. Let's say pistol. What's your favorite pistol?
easy Glock 48. You probably see that.
why
um,
why do you like the Glock 48? Let the people know why you like it, bro. Let them know.
well, I mean, in my opinion, the 19s arguably one of the best guns out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, it's a slim 19, and you can't really get much better than that because Glock's fairly bulky. I mean, that it's much better in your hand. You got a little more control over it, and it's easier to conceal. So
Yeah,
kind of
I think the how easy it is to conceal is a plus. Especially like if you live in a place where it's mostly warm weather, you can't you're gonna probably have a t-shirt on all the time and some shorts.
oh
Uh,
yeah,
that was an issue with me, with actually having like carrying as an EDC the Glock 19, because
Mhm.
I would have to be like messing with it, and I couldn't find like a holster that I really liked with it. But then
Right,
when I moved to a 43 or even the 709 Slim, the Taurus one, they're perfect, bro. Like, yes, it's less ammo, but at the same time, I live in California, and if people see me with a gun, they're probably gonna think I'm gonna like do something dumb or rob them or some shit.
right. No,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd catch the same treatment. Uh, but yeah, the 48, it's probably the best concealed carry gun I've ever had. I mean, you don't have to worry about any of that. It hides pretty well. And I mean, being honest, I've everyday carried the Mod X pretty much since I first shot it. Like, I shot it a couple times. I shot it I put 2 clips through it. And I mean, it's twice as strong as any of those PLA frames, if not double. I mean, or triple shit. It's strong as hell. I mean, it's not going to break. And under heat, it gets 110 in the car here, I'm sure, and no warping,
Okay, so
nothing.
are you using nylon though? Yes, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Right? Yeah.
it's a PA6 GF. So
Have you ever have you ever tried like having an HTPO LA like a Neo or
no,
not?
I haven't experimented with that. I mean, mostly I've stayed with PLA Plus and just normal PLA.
Oh, okay.
ABS never seems to work for anything, so I've stayed away from that. All that
You,
stuff.
you did try AVS?
Well, I tried it on. Yeah, when I first got into printing, I printed a Tube 22 lower,
Yeah.
and I never even got it built, and it split. If that tells you anything, like it,
Damn.
it's just weak. ABS sucks.
So
So,
so when you got into the 3D printing, were you like dabbling with different projects, or you just went straight into the gun world?
well, yeah, I kind of just went straight into the gun world. I started looking into the groups, and then I found deterrent suspense, which everybody finds at some point.
Yeah.
And then I stumbled in Are We Cool Yet? And they had like a in mass interview that day and took in me and Chairman One and a bunch of other people on the same fucking day.
Damn.
And
Oh, bro.
then I've rocked with them for a while. Real good group of guys. All of them are real awesome to hang or talk to and work with on projects.
Yeah.
And they've taught me a lot too. One of the guys that did teach me a lot, he's not really around anymore, but he designed this frame, and I helped him, work on it a little bit with putting the grooves in,
Yeah.
and it's still kind of. I don't even think it's out yet. It never got finished because he kind of disappeared.
Yeah. It happens, bro. Shit happens sometimes, especially
Oh
life.
yeah, yeah.
So
Personal life does get enough.
yeah, come on, PLA says ASA is way better than ABS for those type of applications. So,
Yeah, I've thought about trying ASA, but I just hadn't get around to it yet.
bro,
Not long as this jump.
I always say that like I'm gonna try different filaments, and then I buy them, and they just sit, bro, because I'm so used to like PLA Plus that I
Yeah,
don't want to mess with like because I know that I'm gonna have to tune my tuner and my printer, and it's gonna probably take me like maybe a couple days to like get everything correct, and just it's a hassle sometimes, bro. I still have
yeah,
a print that I was supposed to make into nylon, and it's still sitting here because I just I don't know. I just been too lazy, bro.
right.
For real.
Uh, I mean, jumping to nylon's definitely it's a challenge. I had the issue with my printer not getting hot enough, and then it got too hot, and thermal runaways and shit, and it nightmare. Had to learn firmware. I mean, somebody helped me, obviously. And Are We Cool Yet? He
Yeah,
helped me a lot. But yeah, it's a pretty big step. Don't
yeah,
take it unless you're ready.
yeah, for real, bro. But
Have an extra printer too.
it bro, it was working for a while, and then what happened with it? I don't even
What is it?
remember, to be honest. Oh, the homie saying that the AWCY is great. If you can't get past the insane asylum of the lobby's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
There's
the
limit.
lobby's pretty wild. I stay out of the lobby. It's too
Um,
much lag. So
yeah. So what I'm trying to do right now is convert it to do nylon, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start trying about a roll of HCPLA that I haven't even used. So after I'm done printing whatever I'm printing at the moment, I think I'm gonna try that HCPLA and try my hand on doing some annealing.
yeah,
Because I saw the I don't know if you've seen that video where P80 Ralph he talked about like the heat uh, and the HCPLA anneal did really good. I was
yeah,
surprised.
yeah. I've seen that one too. I mean, being honest, I was kind of skeptical of annealing after I watched one of Hoffman's videos. He had something about like testing the strength of annealed versus non-annealed prints,
Yeah,
and apparently non-annealed that had sat there and gained moisture actually had more resistance.
for real. All right,
And
I'm gonna do something real quick, bro. I'll be back.
cool.
Sorry,
Trying to
man.
set the
Somebody left the damn fridge open, and I could hear it beeping, and it's annoying. All right, yeah. So I think I seen that video too, bro, where he's talking about not annealing the HTPLA is actually a little bit stronger or something like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it had more impact resistance from what I understood on it. I mean, his tests were pretty rough. It's pretty much like a guillotine dropping a fucking
Yeah,
hammer on it. But I mean, that's one way to do it. And
yeah.
I mean,
Hoffman,
personally, yeah,
cool
I
stuff.
haven't annealed anything. What were you saying?
I said Hoffman does cool stuff like that. That dude is a mad genius, bro. Um, his testing stuff. Like, shout out to Hoffman, man.
I actually remixed one of his grips, and come to find out, I think that they're like specific to his lowers. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on that,
Yeah.
but everybody I've had test print says it don't fit.
Oh
I'm like,
damn.
I didn't edit it at all. I just put a stipple on it, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but yeah, I've wanted to print some of his stuff, but like with the supports, the built-in supports, I was gonna do a print, and it said it was like 500 and something grams of filament, and I was like, damn, that's a
What?
whole roll, ain't it?
Damn.
Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's a lot. So I've actually not printed any of his stuff. I mean, I want to, you know, eventually, but
I wanna print that one he's working on right now that looks like a space gun, bro.
yeah, I think sick. I seen
I
that.
forgot what it's called because like I'm not good with names and shit. But that thing just looked like as soon as I saw it, I think he did it like in a gray. It looked
Mm,
amazing, man. I'm like,
yeah,
man, I want to print it, but
yeah. I definitely, I don't know, had some feelings about it. I liked it.
yeah,
I'm not real big on, you know, into rifles or anything, just because I can't really get out and shoot them as much, and I didn't grow up around rifles. Grew up around pistols, so you know.
yeah, I don't have a rifle actually. I was trying to build like the U bar, but then I ended up putting my money on the damn what's it called? Remember everybody was talking about it for a while. The AUG.
That's
So I'm still waiting on the AUG stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. But that should be my first rifle, bro. But I don't know, I don't have a like. I think the rifle be more for like home, self defense. Cause
for
like
sure.
I live in the city and I can't really go shoot a rifle unless I do it up in the air, and I don't think that's safe. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, totally. Um, I mean, where I live, like I can really go out and shoot whenever I want. I mean, it's more just finding time. You know, I work a lot. I got kids, so pretty
Okay.
busy. You know, in the time I'm not doing stuff for GunCat, I'm
How,
always busy. Usually,
how many kids you have?
two.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yeah,
Boy and girl, or
yeah, boy and a girl.
oh, that's dope. Yeah, that that's
Yeah,
nice.
it's
Who do you like
handful,
more?
man.
Who do you like more, bro? Honest, the boy or the girl,
Can't really choose between them, you know. But
bro? It's the girl, bro. It's different. But it's different. Look, the boy, it's cool because he's a boy and everything. But they say that when you have your first daughter, like that's the first time that you actually really know what being in love is, because the
right,
love that a daughter gives you is way different than to what a boy does. But
right.
boys are dope, bro.
I mean, I can't really say I experienced it that way because, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
you see?
it's a little different. I mean, well, I have a stepchild, so my
Oh,
daughter's a stepchild, and which I've raised her, you know. So I mean,
yeah,
it's a whole other story past that, you know.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I love them both the same, you know. My boy was, I don't know, eye opener. I was
yeah,
young, so you know, still young, you know. But yeah, kids are fun, man.
yeah. Kids are fun, bro. Especially when they get older, and then you could do things with them that you wanted to do as a child. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I remember when I had my son, uh, I ended up buying like a bunch of video games. So supposedly for him, but it was actually so I could play them too.
right.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Kids are fun, bro. But it's just like you said, you get busy,
Oh
and
yeah.
that sometimes the homie. What's up, Ralph?
Oh, what's up, man? What's going on, Ralph?
But yeah, man. Any projects though that you're thinking of at the moment? IPS is in the house.
Well, yeah, actually, I've been working on something. I don't really have anything, you know, capable of showing yet. I mean, not even a finished CAD because it's not done yet. But as soon as I get it done, it'll be on the printer, and you guys will see it. I promise.
For sure.
But I want to make some sort of like PDW out of the Mod X, and it's gonna happen. I've been trying to make it happen for like a week now, and I just can't get it right, you know. So, but I'm gonna get there. It's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, bro. So when you jumped into nylon, bro, what do you think? Like for people that still haven't took that jump, what would you give them as advice? Like people that are looking to get into nylon, what have
Buy
you?
a printer capable of doing it from the get go. Don't upgrade an Ender 3 V2. Don't do none of that bullshit because you're gonna waste your time. Buy a good one. Because yeah, I spent like a week trying to make my fucking screen work because apparently Ender 3 V2s have separate firmware to flash.
Yeah, it's two.
Yeah.
It's the screen and the printer one.
And apparently there's a whole like batch of Ender 3 V2s that the firmware didn't really work for the screen. And I'm pretty sure mine's one of those because like it would not work no matter how I loaded it. So
But there's an issue too with some Ender V2s that they have the old what is it, motherboard.
yeah.
So you might had to like I had to open mine because I bought one that was newer than the other one, I guess.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, I'll just flash the same firmware, and then I learned the hard way, bro. It took me like almost 3 days to figure that shit out. But you're right, man. If you're gonna start nylon or anything with high temp, just buy a whole damn printer, guys. Because I'm telling you, I think I've been working on my shit for 2 months, and I just gave up, to be honest.
I mean, I run a micro Swiss direct drive setup and like nothing special really. And
Yeah,
I can print it, you know, it does take some getting used to and tuning and because your settings aren't going to be the same. Like, I hate it for you. You're going to have to change everything, you know,
yeah.
for traction, all that fun stuff. So, yeah.
So what type of nylon do you use, bro?
Polymaker, PA6GF.
Oh, okay.
I do have Nilex on the way, so we'll be trying that soon because I've been really excited about that stuff. But yeah, currently just Polymaker. It's pretty good stuff. You don't really have to worry about like supports because that stuff bridges amazing.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
yeah, I mean,
So so so
if I
so
had a print to show you, I would, but I
from
don't have a good one that shows it.
going from PLA plus to nylon, like you could see a whole difference with the print quality, or you think it's
Oh
all
yeah.
with the settings?
I mean, within the first like couple prints, I couldn't really get shit because I couldn't get it hot enough. And the time I did get it hot enough, I got it too hot, and I don't know. It, like I said, it ran away, and then screwed the thermistor up. Had to get another one, and a bunch of other stuff. But after I got it, or it was the firmware that was the problem, really. Like once I got the firmware kinks fixed too, I mean, it printed fairly easy after that. I mean, I like it. I'm gonna keep with it.
But
I'm gonna try to keep.
that's dope because you say that sometimes it gets up to 100, and then you carried it and with no warping or nothing, right?
Do what?
You your 48, right? You carry it and there's no warping because you're using
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure. No, I mean it hasn't warped at all, and it's in the truck every day, and I know it's getting at least 100 degrees in there. You know, if not hotter. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's,
I know that you have more humidity than say someone like me that's in the West Coast. When you're doing your nylon, are you using an enclosure?
yeah, but not your typical enclosure.
What are you using, bro?
Not your typical enclosure. It's a pretty like home built deal because
Oh, okay. You did it yourself?
yeah,
Or-
it was mostly you know it was a big like it's a bunch of like particle board that's built together, you know, and got a cover over the front. It works. So hey, it works though. I mean, the shit
I thought
prints
I'm
prints
like,
good.
is he using a grow box?
No, no, no,
usually
no,
a
not
lot of
grow
the
box.
enclosures are like they're pretty much the same shit as a grow box, bro.
Well, yeah, yeah,
The
in
homie
theory.
said it's a shoe box.
No, I did learn the hard way about drying filament, though. If you don't dry it, you will get horrible prints. Kind of hard to go around it. You got to dry it. You got to keep it dry.
The Command and Pele says just put a trash bag over the printer, bro, and you should be good. Yeah,
I mean, it's a little better than a trash bag. It's
yeah.
but it's not much better, you know.
The homie 3D Media Research Group said, "Gotta work with what you had," and that's true, bro.
Oh yeah, that's why
Um,
you see the same slide every picture.
oh yeah, bro. Damn, tell him, bro. Tell him. You heard,
Yeah,
you heard Ralph. That's why he. Hey, you gotta work with what you got, bro. You just said it.
exactly.
Nah, bro. Shit. I don't even have a slide right now. So
Do what?
you got more than me. I said shit. I don't even have a slide right now. So you have more than me. I'm actually printing something from the homie. He sent me what is it? Orion Defense. Sorry, bro. I can't think right now. Yeah, I think it's that, right? Orion Defense. Fuck, I can't think. But he had this. I think it's a 19 with like a Virgin Mary. So I'm printing that right now. Maybe that will motivate me to actually get myself a slide and shit.
Right.
Yeah, and then you guys could see the same picture over and over.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
joking.
Oh no, no, it's
Uh,
all good.
but what's it called? Okay, so with the nylon, bro, what was like the best type of advice you got from somebody that actually helped that journey? Because I know a lot of people right now, especially some of our viewers, are actually taking that next step where they're trying to get into nylon. Um, so what would be something that you would let them know, that like something that somebody told you, or when you asked for help?
I mean, yeah, I asked for a little bit of help, and it was mostly with like I had the issue of it, I guess, retracting too much,
Hmm.
um, because I couldn't get, I guess, ooze calculated because that is a pretty big factor in it. You know, just like nozzle pressure.
Yeah,
And how I ended up correcting it was I started like messing with stuff and changing it, trying to make it better, and I just made it worse. I ended up reverting back to my old settings, and then going with what a buddy from Are We Cool Yet said. He just told me his retraction, distance, and I tried that.
okay,
And you have to change like your prime amount if you've ever altered it, like how much it keeps in the head,
yeah,
which that's a setting you can cure up.
that's dope.
And I mean, that was the hardest thing for me to figure out other than firmware. Firmware is a challenge in itself if you're, trying to custom do it like I
Yeah.
was, because I wanted to go hotter than 290. So,
Uh,
but
so IPS has a question, bro. He's saying, I think you answered it, but I don't think he was here. Are you just rocking blocks, or do you have aspirations for other builds, dev or already released?
so yeah, I actually do. I have a couple things I'm wanting to get off, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been, working on the blocks, but
Yeah,
I've got the Taurus 92AF I'm wanting to do, which is essentially a Beretta 92 FS, but with a frame safety, not the slide safety.
yeah,
And I was gonna do a Sky because that's a pretty common gun. It was more of like a grip module. It wasn't really something you could build because if you have one, you can't buy the piece because it's similar to a MUP. I mean, it has a whole like chassis inside.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
It comes stamped with the serial, so like you can't buy it. It'd have to be something you owned to make.
that's
But
crazy.
I
Uh,
never got into that either. But yeah, I mean, I thought about doing a bunch more stuff. I just don't have time really, and
Yeah, I mean,
guns to measure. So
yeah, you're right, bro. Like, you're working, you got 2 kids. Shit. I mean, yeah. I think, you know what? Uh, a lot of the issues, I think in the community right now is that a lot of the developers are putting in a lot of time and they're doing a lot of projects for the testing and stuff like that. And I think that sometimes you don't have that time or you don't have the funding that's necessary. So if you have a good developer team, you guys should be nice to them because shit, they're helping you guys out. Uh,
yeah,
Also, do you have or do you use liner advance with nylon?
linear advance. Is
Yeah,
that where you go slower as you get higher up?
yeah, I don't know, bro. That's come out in PLA, so hopefully he'll answer it right now.
I'm I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. It's where it's like the print can slow as it gets higher up in the
Yeah.
sea levels. I
Oh,
think that's what that is, if I'm not mistaken. But no, I've actually never fooled with that. I let that alone. If I don't know what it is, I'm gonna leave it alone.
yeah, you're not gonna touch it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not gonna. I
yeah,
mean, don't get me wrong. I'll check it out if somebody mentions it and it can be helpful, sure. But no, I'm not just gonna explore on Cura. I learned about that. I messed it up. So yeah, exploring on Cura can be a bad thing.
yeah, for real. Especially if you don't have like your settings saved. But
Yeah.
you know what? There's this like plugin in Cura that lets you save your settings. So every time you do a certain print, you could choose to save them, and then it lets you know like if the print was successful or what it was that you printed, and then you could just go back and look it up. I forgot the name of it, but it's kind of useful for certain things you do. The homie says that's why I love 22s because I guess everything's cheap for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
22s is they're amazing.
Yeah, and cheap.
Yeah, for real. He said, it regulates the flow in a different way. It's really useful for corners, but I wanted to see how it affects nylon. So he wants you to test it out, bro, and let him know. He
Oh,
wants
okay.
it. Nah.
um, mentioning flow, that's kind of funny. So before I actually knew anything about tuning your printer,
Yeah.
I thought that it printed, dimensionally accurate. And I mean, it did, to an extent. I tried to
Uh-huh.
make it where the lines fit a little better, and I increased flow,
Okay.
and I ended up increasing the flow all the way to like 145%.
What the fuck?
And believe it or not, it was dimensionally accurate to a T off of stock E steps. And then I learned about like I was in Are We Cool Yet, and they were like, "Have you calibrated your E steps?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are E steps?" So, and then I started doing research. And I was like, "Oh shit, I really need to get this figured out." And
Bro.
that's something you need to do. Don't mess with flow. Make sure your E steps are good, and then go on to other things.
Okay, so at the end, you did upgrade the regular printer, which was the Ender 3, right? It's just the
Yeah,
regular 3 or the 3V2 or whatever?
it was a V2. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So you didn't end up upgrading it, and that's why now you're telling us like go buy a damn printer that already prints those temperatures.
yeah, yeah.
And
'Cause the firmware is not worth the hassle.
I'm telling you guys the same thing because my printer's just sitting there, and I could have just had it printing PLA. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I won't go back now that I'm on nylon. I mean, I like the nylon, and it's the
yeah,
same price, so
a lot
can't
of
really
people
beat that.
like the nylon. I guess once you go nylon, you don't go back to PLA.
Oh yeah, for sure. It
Uh,
was much better.
Ralph, yeah, for sure. Ralph says, I went 3 months with stock E steps. Everything was under extruded by 5%. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I upped my flow. Yeah, I upped it to like 145. Yeah, and it made it perfect.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
but yeah, tuning these steps is something crucial. You got to do that.
Okay,
So
so this homie right now, right here, he's I think he's got a printer on the way, and I think he was asking questions about nylon. So he's asking, what's the recommended looking into for the nylon leaf?
like printer wise, I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. Doesn't Creality make a new one that's like capable of it, like an S1
yeah,
Pro?
yeah, yeah. They got that S1. I think S1 also does I don't know if it's the S1 or the S1 Pro, but I
Yeah,
know that they got that S model, and it does work with nylon, because I think the homie bought one. Same, he got one, um, and that's what he was using it for.
yeah. I mean, just anything that can already go over 300 degrees. Because
Yeah.
trying to
And
do it in Denver's stupid. It's hard.
the homie 310 is saying E-step.
Yeah, tune them. Make your shit right. Because if you don't, you'll have frames blow apart on you, like my
Oh,
early frame.
bro, I
Yeah.
need to hear this story. Come on.
Well,
Yeah,
I haven't. I've got two SS80 frames that have broke.
yeah,
Hold on, I've got them. One second.
go ahead.
Let's see here. Okay, so this one, it didn't break really bad, but it's brittle as shit. It's just weak,
Hmm.
and it was pretty under extruded. And then I had my carbon fiber, it was carbon fiber PLA, and here's all I got left of it. This is where all my parts were. But yeah, it split. And that was like mid shot. I mean, there's a video on Instagram.
Holy shit.
It was pretty interesting. The barrel turned around and pointed at me. Near death experience. That's cool.
Damn, bro. I mean,
Don't test in PLA carbon fiber.
yeah, I think everybody's. I mean, when I tested my Harley, that shit almost blew up my finger. Now, I'm not saying it's the model, but I'm just saying be safe. Uh, Ralph is asking, why only single stick? I think you already
Um,
answered.
it's just the current handgun, really. I mean, I had a double stack Glock. I actually started doing my projects on double stack. I've got a whole fucking line of those that are all unreleased. They just need testing. So, um, here's one of them.
They're saying you made the the first foldy flippy super compact SS. Hold on, bro.
Yes.
Let me put you on solo.
What
Go
is
ahead.
it? Oh. So that was a double stack design that I'd done like long ago, and I mean
Yeah.
this one's actually exceeded the round count, but
How
the
many
17.
how many rounds did you put through that?
One of the testers actually put over 300 on it on a single PLA frame.
For
So
real?
yeah,
Damn,
and they're
bro.
PY2A rails. And I mean, I haven't built one because I don't have double stacks, but everybody said it was one of the easiest builds they've ever had. And I don't know if it has something to do with me or Print Your 2A, but
Yeah.
shit, I mean, it's worked great. I can't confirm it because, like I said, I don't have one.
Right.
But yeah, and there's a whole line of these. There's the 17, 26, a bunch of fucking meme-ish ones. So yeah, there's
Oh,
a
okay.
bunch of them.
So they're asking now, bro, about because he wasn't here when you answered that question, pretty much about the chairman one. Uh, he's saying, how did you figure out how to do the chairman one stipples and ergo?
So the ergos, that was just something I figured out, like really playing around on Fusion.
Yeah.
Sorry, trying to find a place to plug in my phone because I've done killed it now that the power decided to go out here and make me get off my laptop.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you were also saying that you took a lot of inspiration from German, right?
yeah. No, I'm seeing his V1s when they came out. That made me want to learn it, immediately. I was like, damn, that's awesome. I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And he had mentioned Solid Edge, and like I downloaded Solid Edge. I tried it, could not figure anything out about it, so I just went with SolidWorks, and
Okay,
I
okay.
played with that for months. Trying to figure it out. It's really pretty simple. It's a lot harder than it seems, and you just got to go in a process. Like you got to do
Oh,
things step by step, not at random.
yeah, yeah.
And
There's a whole fucking setup for it.
yeah,
It's like baking a cake, but
yeah,
it shoots bullets.
oh yeah.
All right, man. And we've been here for like almost an hour, and I know that your phone's gonna die. Um, Anything you wanna let us know? Like anything that we should look forward for? I know you're dropping that pack. You said it should be on by
I was
today.
hoping tonight. I mean, it was being reviewed right now, so I
Okay,
was hoping tonight. But yeah, it should be soon, very soon. So
that's dope, bro. And then let the people know where to find you, bro, and let the people know that this is the first time they see Anon, Anarchist.
yeah, first time. I mean, I'm sure it won't be the last. I've tried to hide my hideous face here, so for
Bro,
as long as I could get away with.
I a lot of people don't like showing their face, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But like when you asked me, I told you it was up to you. But I think like at the end of the day, it's better for the community once we show who we are, and we
Yeah,
let
for sure.
them know that we're not fucking crazy people. You know, we have
That was kind of my
family.
thought.
Yeah,
Like
we
that
work.
was
Go ahead. Sorry.
that was totally my thought with it. Yeah, I mean, I figured like you know, I ain't got nothing to hide here. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just doing my shit, keeping
Yeah.
to myself, testing my guns. So hey,
All right, bro. We
might
got
as
somebody
well.
that is asking you or saying that my problem with anarchism is that what the hell? I what?
Hierarchy is
Yeah,
natural Stone Age tribes.
yeah, hatchets and wolf packs, roof
Damn,
and herds. I don't know.
I
Uh,
need some of what he's on, man.
Damn, bro.
Big time.
Not me saying that you're not a anon anymore. That you're just anarchist 13, bro.
Yeah, I'll change the name. Anarchist 13.
Yeah,
No longer.
Ralph is right. We're normal Americans, bro. We're regular people, and the problem with the community or with what how they're trying to portray the ghost guns is that it's all criminals. It's all. I mean, no criminal is gonna take their time, bro, to spend hours to learn and perfect the craft, because it's cheaper to buy a gun off the street. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's kind of my thing with it too. Like when I first got this thing, I spent 2 weeks learning it. You know,
Yeah.
nobody that's wanting to just do illegal shit with a gun is gonna fucking spend that much time. They're just gonna go and do it. So
All right, I got one last question for you, bro. When you started in the community, how did you feel that the community treated you? Did you feel like you were welcome? If you had questions, they were answered, or did you first try to say, you know what, I want to learn my way, and then when I have questions, at least I'm a little bit more knowledgeable.
um, I mean, yeah, like when I first got into the Are We Cool Yet group, I stayed to myself. I didn't really talk to anybody. I had one guy kind of single me out and asked me if I could help him out with something, and
Yeah,
then he taught me a bunch of stuff, and I, shit, I didn't see myself making stuff, then like making my own stuff, but
yeah.
it happened. uh, like, yeah, I mean, I totally felt welcome once I got in there, though. Like I said, they're a great group of guys. They made me feel great about being in it. They're all helpful. I mean, even outside of Are We Cool Yet, I've talked to a lot of good people outside too. Hey, if you like guns, dude, get into fucking 3D printing.
Yeah, for real, bro.
It's a good community to be in.
Yeah, it
So,
is. It's fun. It's a bunch of dope people, and like you got you got people that'll make your day, bro.
oh yeah, for sure.
Like there's times that you'll get messages that you're like, damn, thank you, I appreciate that. Because life right now is crazy. That like all the bullshit that's going on is crazy, and sometimes we just need something to come home to, relax, and enjoy ourselves.
Oh yeah,
and,
totally.
and show it off, bro. Like, I mean, we didn't put that much work into something if we're not gonna, show off a little bit.
For
Um,
sure.
but yeah, man, thank you for coming and thank you for showing your face, bro. I appreciate it. That's dope.
Oh,
Um,
thank you for having me. It's been fun.
yeah, anytime you got a drop or anytime you're working on something, let me know, bro. Come through and we'll do another one.
Cool.
All right. All
Sounds
right.
good.
Take care,
All
guys.
right.
Thank you for
You
coming.
guys have a good one.
Be safe.